Hello, I have Equilibrium's maybe like sort of flagship pale ale, Photon. Um, I really enjoyed their flagship double IPA, equals MC squared. Had a couple batches of that. One of them wasn't super great, still pretty good beer. I love Equilibrium's yeast. It's very intense with the esters, I think, but it's kind of doughy and it's a little bit like Treehouse. Creates a lot of tropical flavors that work really well with the hops. Usually on this channel I talk about how I love cleaner hazy IPAs where just the hops and the fruitiness speak for themselves, but some yeast strains I'm a huge fan of, at least how they brew with them. You can get different flavors out of the same strains. So that looks very nice. Not super thick haze, there's a little bit of a shadow from my finger. Pretty pale. Their equals MC squared is a little bit darker, but of course that's a double IPA. Smells very nice. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of like Eureka, the Hobby Blonde Ale from Treehouse. Except this is stronger, this is 4.8%, and this was canned one day under a month ago. Smelling very good, looking very good. Yeah, it's really maybe passion fruit is going on there. Definitely kind of like a pineapple fruit cup, pineapple peaches fruit cup. I don't know if I looked up what hops are in this. It's probably Citra Mosaic or something. If it's Mosaic, it's not. It doesn't have the qualities that I'm not a huge fan of for Mosaic. It smells like actual fruit. For under 5% beer, it smells really great. Not much dankness or anything happening. A little like light hint of maybe green banana. Maybe a pina colada thing going on. But very nice. Oh yeah, and even more doughy, fruity, cool yeast tanginess happening in the flavor. It reminds me even more of Treehouse now. And a lot of body for the ABV, and though it's not too sweet, it's definitely sweet though. I'd give this in a blind tasting to someone who has it next to some mediocre hazy IPA. And they'll probably like this one more, and they probably will not know that it is like a full percentage, no, several percentage points less, like 4.8. It's pulling off so much. Yeah, that's damn good. I get some Jolly Rancher lemon lime stuff coming into after a while. Not much bitterness at all, but it's not too sweet. It's definitely sweeter. They do call it a pale ale, they don't call it an IPA. And I think that totally makes sense. Though a lot of brewers might just call this an IPA because they use lots of hops. But you can definitely taste malt in this. It's very low in bitterness, you know. So I think it makes sense, especially with low ABV calling it that. Session IPAs I kind of expect to have a little more bitterness. Now I guess melon. Big melon notes, cantaloupe, and honeydew. That's something that I think a lot of people get from Treehouse too. Yeah, instead of green banana. Even though green banana, I don't know, has a connection to melon, maybe not. They're very different fruits, but they're both kind of weird fruits with really unique flavors and aromas. There's not much spiciness happening with this. It's not turning into grapefruit and spiciness like I get with a lot of beers. Yeah, it stays like some fresh, like white cakey pastry thing with fresh tropical fruits and peaches in there. Maybe there's some like vanilla notes. The feel is very soft. Extremely drinkable beer. Love this. And it seems like they produce a lot of this. It's been sent several times around here, and I just never got it. But if this were cheaper, I would buy this all the time. Very, very nice. Yeah, I gotta get some Treehouse and do a side by side with Equilibrium. Seems like they're really, really, really popular at Equilibrium right now. So most of their stuff is like the prices are jacked up. I wonder if that's ever gonna die down. And good carbonation. I would give this a 4.5 at least. Right now, my favorite sub 5% pale ale, hoppy beer in general. I would choose this over anything, probably even Treehouse Eureka. So the Eureka ones are really good. In the summertime, they're only 4.2. I'd highly recommend picking this one up. Just buy the whole 4-pack. You'll probably get a better price than buying singles, where you'll end up paying like $20 or something or $5 a can, which is kind of ridiculous for a beer like this, but it is very good. Bye.